This is arksurvivalevolved, top 10 mods you need to try. So coming in at number 1 we have Zytharian Critters. So basically this mod adds in a load of tech dinos and skeletal dinos and a bunch of other creatures like this wyvern right here. This is also a dodo reaper, adds in a bunch of random creatures as well, but main part of it is a load of skeletal and tech creature variants of normal creatures just like this shadowmane. This shadowmane is absolutely insane. The models from this mod, honestly, are probably one of the best models I've seen in the whole of ARK. They just work. This is a Vermont, I think it is, and it's basically like a basilisk but just for the water. So yeah, I don't know. This mod is actually insane. I love it so much, and I've used it in most of my Let's Plays. Coming in at number 2, we have ARK Editions. This is probably the most well-known mod in the whole of ARK. Like, it just is. It's obviously going to get ported over to ARK Ascend, and we've already seen some leaked photos and stuff from that. But yeah, this is the X Brachiosaurus. Look at this thing at night. These creature models are the best in ARK. They just are. Like, they're even better than normal creatures in ARK. That's how well this is done. Like, this is a Dinosaurus, so basically it has like a gigabyte. It is insane. It just is. It does so much damage, and it's just really well designed. Most of the creatures have multiple attacks as well, just like a tail whip, just like that. And this is the Zytharium. So this basically gives a buff to all the creatures, and you can actually use most of these creatures for boss fights as well, which is just another thing. Now obviously probably the famous creature from this mod is the Acro. There is an Acro boss that you can do as well called the Savage Acro. But yeah, you need so many tames to be able to defeat that Savage Acro, you just do. But this is the Acro. Honestly, one of the most fun experiences you'll ever have in ARK using this creature. Coming in at number 3, we have Dino Storage. This is a very well-known mod. Basically what it is a better cryopod system. So obviously with the cryopods you normally have the cryopod cooldown, and obviously your creature will get knocked out. With these soul balls, you literally can put them in the soul balls and throw them back out, and there's no cooldowns whatsoever. There's also a gun that you can use to shoot them from range, and actually just put them in a cryo ball. Just like that. It's so simple. So obviously this does a lot more. As you can see, you can show all the stats of every single creature, all the saddles, skins, and everything that you actually need to see. There's also a remote to have a look, and you can search for if you had like 500 creatures in this thing, you could do in-depth searches just for the creatures that you want. Basically, this trap also allows you to trap newborn babies. So in this area here, this sphere, basically anything that's in there, like any baby, will instantly get cryoed up and put into the soul terminal. It's insane. Its quality of life improvements are insane, honestly. Now, there's also some automation options, which you can also set up from your single player or server, but you can get fertilized egg collections, so if any dinos are in the area are obviously dropping eggs, then it will basically get picked up at this. You can have dung beetles poop and get dispersed into crop plots, and you can have snarls go to gatches. There's so much stuff this does. Coming in at number 4, we have Mutation Kibble. So this mod basically adds in a load of Mutation Kibble, which will allow your creature to have a chance at having a mutation when they are born. So how it works is there's loads and loads of different tiers of kibble. So obviously you have simple kibble, just like the normal kibble system in the game. However, these ones, once they're fed to a dinosaur, actually have a chance of just the creature having a mutation when it is born. So, for example, if you have a look at my shadowmane here, I can actually put soap into this to get rid of any effects, but what we're going to do is we're going to feed it the best kibble we can. So we have a 100% chance to get an imprint using this. So when this shadowmane obviously breeds out and I have a baby, this shadowmane will be guaranteed a 2-stat mutation, which is kind of insane. You can change all this in the configs for your server if you don't want to have obviously 100% for certain kibbles and stuff like that. You can customize it as much as you want. There's also other things called Mutation Kibble, and there's different variations of it. So you can basically reset your breeding lines, which is pretty cool, and you can also change the gender of some creatures. Excuse me, Dilo? Do you mind? Bro, what is this guy? Okay, let me deal with this. Okay, there we go. Damn dealers, they always interrupt me when I'm just trying to make a video. Coming in at number 5, we have Eco's Terrariums. So basically, this mod just adds exactly what it says. It adds in a load of terrariums that you can put around your base in your world, and these are probably the most high quality, best looking things, terrariums I've ever seen in ARK. Like, there's just no other mod like this. There's loads and loads of eco mods, but I feel like this is one of my favourites just because of the design of it. Like, whenever you just get to watch like scenes of ARK just wherever you want in your base, it's pretty cool. So obviously there's loads and loads of different ones. I can't obviously go through them all in this video, but yeah, we have the Monkey Temple one here. But yeah, there's so many different ones. We have an otter one, which is probably my favourite out of the lot. There's obviously a penguin one, but obviously I'm going to save a few of them so you can actually experience them yourself. But yeah, this is the otter one. They all have like little things, so you have to look around and see what you can find in the actual terrariums. It's so cool. So this one is a bear one. Obviously it's just a bear with a load of butterflies, but this is probably one of the biggest ones. There's different like size terrariums and a bunch of like smaller ones as well if you want to put them in your base. Coming in at number 6, we have Kraken's Better Dinos. So this mod is probably one of my favourite mods in terms of a server side ever. Like, this adds in, it changes the whole game. It basically gives dinos loads and loads of rework, so they will have new abilities, new items. There is a thing called wyvern reins, so you can give them to wyverns and speed them up. Depending on the quality of the wyvern rein, it will be a lot faster and handle a lot better. There's also platform saddles for like mammoth TREX and a bunch of customizable stuff. It's insane, it just really is. It also allows you to have baby dinos around the map, so you can go around taming baby dinos. It will spawn with the parent, and then obviously you can tame your little baby dino and you can just have the baby dino. It's really cool and it adds a lot of immersion to your game. Coming in at number 7, we have Awesome Spyglass. This mod just does exactly what it is. It's insane. Like, there's no other way to describe this mod other than broken. Like, you can see all the stats of every single creature in the whole game, no matter what it is, bosses, anything. If you highlight it with this Awesome Spyglass, you can see everything that it needs food-wise, everything that it needs to tame. It's so broken. It just really is. You can highlight of every single creature around the map that you have. Red will be enemy players, green will be your players, and obviously white will just be random dinos in the wild. But yeah, you can literally see the torpor, you can see all the berry, like every food item that it actually takes to tame the creatures as well. It just tells you straight up. Coming in at number 8, we have Lethal's Reusables. So basically this adds in a bunch of reusable items. Basically it changes how the game works. So say you have your parachute, you'd normally have to take 8 or 7 to 8 parachutes with you. With this, you can literally just spam as many parachutes as you want at once. It's kind of insane. So there's loads of other items like my wingsuit, the ice picks or the climbing picks, as you could say, whips, and a load of hazmat gear, and a few other things like scuba gear as well. They will basically just be unlimited use and will never break. They can also be scaled with the actual blueprint rarity as well. So say if you've got a ramshackle one, you can actually have ramshackle versions of your reusable stuff. So as you'll see here, I climbed up there. This is a grappling hook with the crossbow, obviously reusable. You can have unlimited grapples and you never have to worry about anything. What I was trying to show here is you can actually combo your stuff as well. So obviously, because they have reusability, they don't have any durability, right? So you can literally just spam it. It's so fun, and you can just travel around the map without even a dino. It's kind of insane. So you can wingsuit, back to parachute, back to wingsuit, back to parachute, and just have a lot of fun with it. Like, you will use this a lot more than you do think in your Let's Plays and just your ARK world. Coming in at number 9, we have the upgrade station. So basically, this allows you to upgrade items crazy amounts. If you have the resources, you can literally just put an item in there and a blueprint in there as well, and you can just upgrade it. That's as simple as it is. You just get the materials and you have a chance to upgrade it and for it to get better stats. You can actually, with the add-on thing on my right hand side, so there's 3 different types of workbenches. There's the normal workbench of the upgrade station, the little add-on bit where you can change the armor rating, the weapons damage and stuff like that. But yeah, and there's also a blueprint which all connects together, and you can just literally just use it all in the inventory of the one bench. It is kind of crazy. So this is what I was talking about. These are the armor ratings. So basically you're able to increase the hypothermic and the hypo insulation of your armor. You'll be able to do how much damage it does, and just crazy amounts of stuff you can do with this mod. You can upgrade your gear as much as you want, and you become as powerful and as strong. It's a little bit broken, I have to admit. This mod is kind of broken. It kind of gets rid of a few parts of the game, but yeah, I love it. Coming in at number 10, we have awesome teleporters. Probably another one of the most broken mods in the whole game. It just is. You can teleport around the map as many times as you want. Like, they don't even need to be powered. You can set up a teleporter, so we call this one Island 1, and we're just going to be able to teleport to a different teleporter across the whole map instantly. It's kind of insane. So, as you'll see, I teleported somewhere else, and I was able to teleport all the way to the obelisk. So, within this mod, it actually has a lot more stuff as well. You can basically get your dead body back. You can literally go get your loot back. So, say if you die, you can literally come up to one of these teleporters and just retrieve your corpse. And you can actually find dinos if you put a tracker onto them as well. So, this mod is kind of insane. It will show you exactly where your dino is on the map, and with the coordinates and everything. But yeah, I love awesome teleporters. They're really good for the sort of the overhaul mods like Primal Fear and stuff like that. So I'd recommend trying it out and see if you like it. But yeah, that is the 10 mods that I think you need to try. Obviously there's going to be a load more mods that people are going to suggest in the comments. If you do have any mods you think I should add into these lists, just let me know in comments. But other than that, I will see you there, guys. Peace.